Welcome to this journey through the profound wisdom of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest philosophers and rulers of ancient Rome. Unlike most philosophical texts, Meditations was never intended for public reading. It is a personal journal, a series of reflections and self-examinations that reveal the inner workings of a mind striving for wisdom, virtue, and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor. He was a practitioner of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes rationality, virtue, and resilience in the face of life's inevitable hardships. His writings offer timeless insights that remain as relevant today as they were nearly 2,000 years ago. Through this audiobook, we will explore the core themes of Meditations, uncover its wisdom, and learn how to apply Stoic principles to our daily lives. Whether you seek strength in adversity, clarity in decision-making, or simply a deeper understanding of yourself, this journey will provide you with practical tools for transformation. Let's begin by exploring the life and philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was born in 121 AD and ascended to the throne of the Roman Empire in 161 AD. Unlike many rulers, he was not seduced by power or wealth, but instead dedicated himself to philosophy. His reign was marked by constant wars, a devastating plague, and political turmoil, yet he remained steadfast, ruling with wisdom and justice. His philosophical influences included Epictetus, a former slave-turned-Stoic teacher, and Seneca, a statesman and philosopher. Aurelius believed that true power lay not in external achievements, but in mastering oneself. His meditations reflect his relentless pursuit of wisdom and his efforts to live by Stoic principles. But what is Stoicism, and why has it endured for centuries? Stoicism, founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BC, teaches that a good life is one lived in harmony with nature, guided by reason and virtue. The Stoics believe that external events are beyond our control, but our reactions to them are entirely within our power. The philosophy is built upon four cardinal virtues. 1. Wisdom, the ability to judge what is truly good, bad, or indifferent. 2. Justice, treating others fairly and acting with integrity. 3. Courage, facing fears and hardships with strength. 4. Moderation, exercising self-control and balance in all things. Marcus Aurelius embodies these virtues throughout Meditations, reminding us that philosophy is not merely theoretical, it is a way of life. Now, let's dive into the key themes of Meditations and how they can help us navigate our own lives. One of Aurelius's most important lessons is the supremacy of reason. He reminds himself repeatedly that emotions are fleeting and that true clarity comes from rational thinking. Have you ever made a decision in the heat of the moment, only to regret it later? Aurelius advises us to pause, reflect, and choose our responses carefully. He teaches that no event is inherently good or bad, only our perception makes it so. By cultivating a rational mind, we gain the ability to see situations objectively, make better decisions, and maintain inner peace. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? Marcus Aurelius. Life is unpredictable. We will experience loss, failure, and disappointment. Stoicism teaches us to embrace these realities rather than resist them. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means recognizing what we cannot change and focusing on what we can control, our attitude and actions. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you stopped worrying about things beyond your control. Acceptance brings peace, and peace fosters resilience. Aurelius often reminds himself to look at life from a broader perspective. When overwhelmed by problems, he steps back and considers his troubles in the grand scheme of the universe. Have you ever zoomed out and realized that something troubling you is insignificant in the long run? This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating. By training ourselves to see challenges from a higher vantage point, we can free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and approach life with greater clarity. To live in accordance with nature means to align ourselves with the natural order of the world. Aurelius believed that every event happens for a reason, even if we cannot immediately understand it. Nature teaches us patience, adaptability, and resilience. Just as a tree bends in the wind without breaking, we too can learn to flow with life's changes rather than resist them. The Stoic virtues are not abstract ideas. They are practical guidelines for living. Wisdom helps us discern truth from illusion. Justice compels us to act with integrity. Courage gives us the strength to face difficulties. Moderation teaches us balance and self-restraint. Each day presents opportunities to practice these virtues. How can you incorporate them into your own life? Aurelius was constantly examining his own thoughts and actions. He believed that self-awareness was essential for personal growth. In today's world of distractions, mindfulness is more important than ever. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we gain deeper insight into ourselves and our behaviors. How often do you take time to reflect on your day? Even a few minutes of self-reflection can lead to profound personal transformation. Life is full of hardships, but Stoicism teaches us that suffering is optional. By shifting our mindset, we can turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius faced immense challenges, yet he remained composed and resilient. His writings remind us that no matter what happens, we have the power to choose our response. Resilience is a skill that can be developed. The more we practice, the stronger we become. In a world obsessed with status and material wealth, Aurelius reminds us of the value of simplicity and humility. True happiness does not come from external success, but from inner contentment. By letting go of unnecessary desires and ego, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Meditations is more than a book. It is a roadmap for life. Marcus Aurelius' wisdom has endured for centuries because it speaks to the universal human experience. By applying Stoic principles, we can cultivate wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. We can learn to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and strength. As you reflect on these teachings, consider how you can integrate them into your daily routine. Small changes in mindset can lead to profound transformations. Thank you for joining this journey through meditations. If you found value in these lessons, explore more on the power of discipline, mindfulness, and personal growth. The path to wisdom is endless, and your journey has only just begun.